Like, and the thing I disagree with Ethan is I don't think you have to say Comicsgate or fly that flag. I think I'm going to get a strong pushback from Ethan.
But the reason why I want people to fly Comicsgate and be proud of Comicsgate is because Comicsgate is a movement, a united movement full of people who are strong enough together to actually oppose the SJWs who control and gatekeep the comic book industry as it is. And believe me, unless people actually stand up and oppose these people together as a crowd, it can't just be me and a couple of people.
You don't have to fly the flag of Comicsgate, but it's riskier, and the risk is rewarded because we know that you're putting it out there, and there's a penalty you're going to pay in the real industry, in the mainstream industry, and the risk comes with reward. That's brave. It's braver when you see somebody jump in with Comicsgate because they know there's going to be a cost for it.
Principle, Cecil, just out of principle, just you got to come over here and do this.
Ethan says you should say Comicsgate. I say actions are what matter.
Zack, why are you afraid of Comicsgate?
When I was in the military, I never wore my dog tags around my neck. Something intrinsically bothered me about wearing dog tags around my neck. I didn't like feeling owned. I would put them in my left breast pocket because it was an inspection item. You always had to have it on you. I felt like Comicsgate was like a dog tag, and that I had to wear all the time and show for inspection. No, to me, Comicsgate is not like a literal.
For a second, I'm going to give. You are Comicsgate. When a person comes out for Comicsgate, it means I saw what they did to this fucking guy, and I'm standing with him. You are Comicsgate. When people are like, "I'm Comicsgate," they're making a statement. What that guy went through was fucked up, and I'm with him. You're seeing how linked you are to Comicsgate. You're the fucking godfather. I know there's Doug Ernst and Cummings, and you're the godfather, and you don't see your place. When people say I'm Comicsgate, they're basically saying I'm standing with Richard Meyer and he got fucked over.
Thank you. Comicsgate would not exist without you. Doug Ernst is great. Cummings is fine. But Comicsgate would not exist without you. And these people have kind of come together to make a change in comic books because of you. And I have to say, I'm one of those people. And the people who believed in you and saw you for something bigger than that, better than that, more important than that, adopted that label and made it into something positive. I don't know why everyone wouldn't want to stand behind that. I don't know why everyone doesn't.
You explain it in a very good way right now. You're basically saying it's it's an insult repurposed as a point of pride.
That's correct. Well, I've said that a million times.
That's an interesting thing. And my analogy is, I'm a Marine, whether I have my dog tags around my neck or in my pocket.
Right, and you're Comicsgate whether you take that label or not, because the big two are going to call you Comicsgate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it basically became a thing where it became like, I feel like it dominates every conversation.
Zack is dense and never listens.
Zack, you are Comicsgate. But listen, I'm going to go back to it. Comicsgate is just a short way of saying I stand with Zack. That's it. And maybe you don't see it because you are Zack and you can't see it.
Yeah, it's like I stand with myself.
Right.
I think it's much bigger than that. I think Comicsgate is like Ethan. Well, I think
sometimes I want to like strangle. You know what I mean, Cecil? I like this guy. Zack's my brother, and I've gotten closer to Zack than in the past couple of years than I have with anyone. And I care about him. When I watch what happened to Zack, and you think about Zack, I want you to think about, the stuff that you've sacrificed in your own life for this.
Just to reiterate, are you saying that you think I've walked away from Comicsgate?
Yes.
No, I haven't walked away from it.
We'll get back.
I haven't walked away from it. It feels like a dead meme to talk about it so much.
No, it's not a dead meme. It was never a meme.
If someone says, "Are you Comicsgate?" I'll first say, how are you defining it? Because they're going to say Comicsgate is an alt-right hate group. And they're like, are you Comicsgate? Yeah. Oh, you just admitted you're an alt-right hate group. Are you Comicsgate in that the current way that normal people describe it, as in you want good customer service, you want things that are not extremely and aggressively political, and you stand with people like Ethan Van Sciver and
say yes, Zach.
All these other.
You just say yes. You don't have to. You don't have
yes
to wait for
to
other
normal people, not yes to extremist weirdos who are purposely misconstruing the
Somebody
term.
asked me if I'm Comicsgate. I say, fuck yes, I'm Comicsgate. I don't care what they define it as because they're liars. And the whole thing, what Comicsgate is Comicsgate is an opposition to SJWs.
Are you building up
for
to
the
a
reason-
very dramatic moment where I say I'm still Comicsgate?
You better say it.
Yeah, I'm still Comicsgate. I always was.
All right.
Like I said, but it's not like I'm going to start saying it 50 times a day. I feel like it's a very simple thing, and to bring it up constantly is kind of I don't know. I did a video called Comicsgate is boring. I felt the title should have been talking about Comicsgate is boring. All the things that make it is, you know, making your own things and connecting with customers and being respectful and being fun with them. I think we do that stuff every day.
It's just the only reason we're talking about it right now is because before you said people could jump over and they don't have to declare themselves as Comicsgate. That's how
I don't think they have to say it.
No, they don't. I agree with that, but I'm just saying you made a point to say that.
Here's why we have to talk about Comicsgate every single day, Zach, because you and I might be bored with it, but it bears repeating because there are more and more people who are coming to the same conclusion and coming.
Well, I have noticed that now, newer people don't have this stigma. Like I see like Sweetcast. I don't even know if he said he's Comicsgate, but he doesn't have a problem with it. No, he doesn't have a problem with it. And this the Star Wars girl, like they're just like, oh yeah, I saw all the hit pieces. I know that's not true. I've seen a million Gamergate hit pieces. I know what a hit piece is. Yeah, I'm not worried. You guys seem cool. So it seems like the current version of people who are just finding out about it, they can kind of suss it out. They didn't live through, you know, a year of like, what was it, 30, 50 hit pieces. They were coming out like every 3 days for a while there.
We already went through all that. I said at the beginning of the stream, I was like, I will take the slings and arrows for this. You know, I'm glad that you're saying that you're still Comicsgate, but this is still something that we have to talk about every day. It's not a meme. It's not going to die. And for everyone in the chat, I mean, listen, understand what I'm saying here. You're Comicsgate. Either you accept that and you call yourself Comicsgate and wear it proudly, or they're going to call you Comicsgate. There's no escaping that. You know, I mean, any one of these guys who goes, I used to be Comicsgate, but I'm not anymore. You're Comicsgate still, as far as those SJWs are concerned. They're going to call you that, and they're going to call you that as a slur. So you might as well wear it proudly. Let's make it mean something good.
2 points from the chat that were good. One, those people donating to your legal defense are definitely Comicsgate.
Argentico 2003 says, no Comicsgate, no money from me. Comicsgate equals customer first. And people actually want you to say that you're Comicsgate in order for them to support your project. Cecil, I get really like passionate about Comicsgate. Like, it's not a joke to me. You know what I mean?
It's good.
I have to, like, when people put it down, even Zach, when Zach like minimalizes it, like it gets my hackles up because
I don't
I'm like,
think he sees it because he's
been the victim of it. He's at the center of the hurricane. And I think some of us are close to it, but we're closer to the chaos. And Zach has been so victimized by these crazy people attacking him that part of him just wants to pull back and please stop attacking me. I'm different than that. Like I've been in, I don't think I've gotten it as bad as he has, but I've gotten it pretty bad. And I am not fucking giving up. I am fighting these people until I get what I want out of this industry. And one of the things I've said, Cecil, is I've said we're taking back the mainstream. And I'm not doing it in any way that I need to apologize or bow. I am marching in, carrying the metaphorical Comicsgate banner, and I'm bringing all of you with me. And you're, you know, have faith. That's all I want to say is I want to say to you guys, have faith in me. Have faith in each other. Have faith in your ideals. You're right. When you say you're Comicsgate, you're correct. You're absolutely ethical. You're moral. You are fighting oppression. You're fighting something pretty ugly. You're fighting actual like creative like fascism within the comic book industry.